We're in, baby.
We're really doing it. We're doing it, Red Man.
Don't call me that. That's what I'm going to look like in like 40 years. All right, let's just start off. What was the word? We love to start off with negativity on this podcast.
I performed in front of 2 people on Saturday night, and still got paid, which made the night all right. You know, not as much as usual, which is fine. I mean, sold literally no tickets.
Yeah.
And I thought for sure the show was going to get canceled. It didn't.
Just push through.
We did the show. And there was a 2-to-1 comic to audience member ratio, and
That's bad.
Yeah, we did it. We got through it, and I'm stronger and more masculine because of it. I think
Or more of an embarrassment.
both.
I think
Both apply.
I think it's more.
I'm an embarrassing masculine.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm tougher. I am tougher.
Yeah,
because
if I
of
went
this.
there, it would have been like, wow, that feminine boy really is.
No, you would have
crushed.
You would have crushed. Yeah.
In front of 2 people. 2 people was that's my perfect. I had some bad shows this weekend. Bombed a little bit. A little bit. I mean, most of all of them.
That makes me happy.
That's hurtful for you to say. I'm running off of like 3 hours of sleep right now, which is rough. Kitty, I don't have time right now. My freaking cat. Go away. Oh my goodness. I was going to do that. Go away. She's just going to annoy us.
You know what? It does bother me when people talk about how little they slept.
Really?
But I do it all the time. So
You are a hypocritical person.
extremely, yeah. So it doesn't bother me that you did that, though, because I realized I did the same thing. You were
Okay.
like, I haven't slept. I was like, I haven't slept either. And then I was like, why does that
I think
bother
you
me?
just want to be included in a lot of conversations. That's just like, it's a natural thing. It's a natural thing. Yeah, so I don't know. I got home from my show from Connecticut. It was already late, and I was bummed out, per usual, from a bomb. And I just stayed up. And then, you know, when you don't realize you're staying up, you just keep going. And the time was like 12:30.
What were you watching?
TikTok, a lot of TikToks. I don't even like the stuff I see on TikTok. I don't even enjoy the videos. It's more of like hate watching. It's like, I hate this person, hate this person.
I do a lot of that.
And I'm like hate watching. I don't go on Instagram, see people playing with slime and go, I like this. I just like, it captures my attention. Like you'll see like stupid edits. It's like, what am I watching? Like when I'm 80 on my deathbed, I'm going to be regretting how I spent these years so badly.
Well, that's good that you recognize that now, though, because I think about that a lot.
Yeah, I think about that. Like every time I go to bed on TikTok, I'm like, wow, I'm going to regret this. And then I scroll for another 3 hours.
So let's stop.
So it doesn't change.
Let's stop together. Let's leave our phones out of our room.
At night?
Yeah.
Yeah, well. That's what I mean. I'm not ready to stop. It's like an addiction. It is crazy.
I got bad allergies, too. You had them last week. I
had
had
them
them this
last week.
week.
We swapped.
Yeah. The New England allergies.
How did you know it was starting?
I woke up this morning and my throat was a little scratchy, and I was like, but it wasn't like a I'm sick scratchy. It was like a that's weird. Like it's like a pollen scratchy. And then I went and I worked out, and when I got home after I worked out, my nose was stuffy, but my body feels completely fine. I'm not.
That sucks. I wish your body felt worse.
I don't feel
wish it
terrible.
was-
So that's why I know it's allergies, though, and I'm not like sick because
That's
if I was
disappointing.
Sick, yeah.
I was hoping you had a flu,
Nope. No. Just seasonal allergies in Massachusetts.
which is great. I was so excited. You know, I was like, oh, the trees are going to bloom soon, like in February.
Yeah. Then I just get sick.
And you just get sick. It's like, this sucks. And then you get them again in like November. I am usually a November allergy.
Yeah.
And those hit me bad.
So can you tell me about the bomb? I would love. I told you I wanted to hear about it.
Okay, so I was hosting, and I guess I don't have the energy for hosting. I think a lot of it was I need to get better at hosting. It's something.
How many times have you hosted? You can't. I mean, most of the shows I see you on, you're never hosting.
I know I don't host a lot.
Yeah. So
it's a different skill set.
it's so different.
I gotta have more energy. I go up and just start doing my jokes is a big issue. I think I gotta like play into the crowd. But we're here, you know.
Yeah.
I'm 18. I'm not even like allowed in this place. I gotta do stuff like that.
I used to do the same thing when I started hosting, and it took me. I mean, I host a lot because of like running rooms, but like it took me a while to realize what you just said and already
Well, that's because
realized.
Brian told me.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I didn't have somebody to like tell. It took me a while to realize, like, to come out and be like, "Hey, give it up for yourselves," just stuff like that.
I went up and I was like, "Hey, what do you guys think about plushies?" I was like, "This is bad." I mean, the worst thing is like I don't know when I'm gonna get booked there again now, so we'll see how that works out.
You'll get booked there again.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah.
I appreciate you having hope for me.
I have a lot of hope for you. I support you.
But man, like nights like those, it's like, and then the worst thing about bombing is you start questioning your material. Like even though you've known it's
No, you know your material's funny. I mean, you've seen it work.
I've seen it. It's true. I've seen it
Yeah.
work. So but it's weird. It's like, how do I get them to be ready for my material? How do I get a crowd to like be ready to laugh to that? How do I get them to that point?
What I do, well, because I'm young too, is like when I'm hosting, I come out and I'm like, because we're always in bars or breweries or clubs, and
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, I actually am old enough to be in here, and then all the old people are like, and then I'm like, yeah, it's almost my bedtime though, so I'm gonna keep this quick, just like a couple like lines like that to like, I don't know, just lift up the room, and then I'm like, give a hand for yourselves for coming out, and then you're rolling right into your material.
Yeah. Okay.
But it took me.
Like, who knows if like 3 lines could have made my set not bomb? Like who knows?
Yeah, it took me like 3 months to learn that on my own, and like I mean, you've learned that after like
A few hosts.
a few times hosting.
Yeah, hosting. I've definitely been disproportionate. It's like when I host, I bomb more.
Yeah.
Then so it's just a skill I gotta.
You've kind of had like the opposite, rise on the way up, where like most of us like on the way up we start hosting like you do a lot of hosting when you first start, and you kind of like did the opposite where like you were featuring right away a lot, and then like you actually like headlined your own show like before.
Yeah, that wasn't really a headline. It was like a 30-minute.
Yeah, but it's cool. But you've just had a different path, so it's kind of weird. It's like weird how you haven't done a lot of hosting.
Yeah,
because like
my
you've
weak
done
spot.
a lot. Yeah, yeah,
Turns out that's my weakness. Actually,
yeah.
people don't like me up front.
People don't
Pause.
realize how different it is, though.
It's so different.
You got to feel the room. You got to know when to throw a joke in between a set. Maybe like it's so weird.
And I'm doing jokes, and it's like my killer jokes, and then I get to the main punchline, and then they're just like one dude, and like the corner goes, "Heh," and I just have to like move on awkwardly.
You don't acknowledge it at all.
So I'll acknowledge it sometimes, but when I'm 10 minutes in a set, I'm like,
Yeah, no, I get it. It's so hard, dude. It's hosting's a different animal.
yeah, and I'm also so naturally, me, I'm awkward.
Yeah.
So it's like I gotta get used to
The
being.
thing a headliner told me that made me like more comfortable hosting was he was like, no matter what, as the host, you're not supposed to have the best set, no matter what, because you're going up in front of a cold room. He was like, if you're likable, that's good. He was like, even if none of your jokes land, if people like you and like they're like, yeah, he was fun, and they're not supposed to remember you. You're supposed to set up the feature and the headliner.
Yeah.
So that kind of like took the pressure off me to just be like, let's just goof around and let it rip. You know what I mean?
Pause. You want to let it rip?
Is that a pause?
It's a fart joke.
Oh,
My
okay.
bad. I'm tired right now. See, so my energy's low.
This is going to be the worst episode we ever do, I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
Not if we like shoot crack in an episode.
I have allergies. You're tired.
Next episode, let's do cocaine. We start the episode. Let's do lines. That'd be fun.
Yeah, let's not throw that out there.
What?
I don't think that's great for either of our futures.
Cocaine? Screw it.
We're both the opposite of that.
I bomb one hosting gig.
Yeah. Just go full comedian stereotype.
So I was ready. I learned I was ready for
Yeah.
cocaine. I'm also like paranoid right now.
Yeah, you got senior assassin going on, huh?
If people listening don't know what that is, my generation is. I think it started with our
Do
generation.
you still call it that, or do they call it something different?
Senior assassin.
They
Yeah.
call it that. Some schools don't let you call it that.
Yeah, whatever. We're not affiliated. So it's like everybody gets a target, and you're through like a week. You have to hunt them down with the water gun, shoot them down. But you also have somebody targeting you, trying to get you. School is a safe zone, but it's like the main ways you get shot is like on your way to the car in the morning. And I'm like scared. Or like every time you have to wear goggles to be safe. You know, I mean, if I couldn't look any stupider, me with goggles and a turtleneck really is a bad combo.
I never played because this might be funny. You'll think it's funny. Other people might think it's dark. But like my mom was in a nursing home my senior year of high school, so like my biggest fear was like going to visit my mom in a nursing home and just somebody running in with a water gun and shooting me.
They accidentally shoot her.
Yeah.
Oh crap!
She's just laying there, and I'm like, shit. Yeah, I have like a floaty around my waist to be protected.
You just hear the beep beep.
Yeah. My mom's last memory was me getting out in Senior Assassin.
Yeah, I'm scared of getting stalked. I was driving around today. I forgot to buy the water gun, so I just went to Walmart. I went in, and I was literally checking because they have an app now, and they give your location to one person every 10 minutes.
Yeah, I don't like that. I would not want anybody except for. I mean,
Hey, this might be my only chance to get a girl on my property.
Don't say that.
Bad joke?
Yeah, terrible.
Bad joke?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, I'll kill myself.
We'll cut it. We'll cut that.
You want me to cut that?
Yeah. Well, you're in high school still, and you're talking about luring girls to your house.
I'm not luring them. They're tracking to hunt me down.
I wouldn't want.
I'm just gonna have my hands up and go, "You got me."
I wouldn't want anybody except like maybe a close friend having my location. So like, I wouldn't like that.
You want to close? Yeah. It's fun though. I mean, I'm having a good time. Just like it brings a lot of excitement to everyday chores. You know, everyday things like walking to my car is a lot more fun now.
Yeah, we literally just walked 500 feet to my car, and you were head turning the entire time.
Because you never know.
Yeah, you got to be ready. Got to be on guard.
It would be
in
cool
the heat of battle.
if it was like airsoft guns, because then they could like snipe you from like a mile away. You just get shot in the head.
I've been getting Senior Assassin videos like on my Instagram feed for some reason. Like the funny ones when like people get out and they get upset about it.
Yeah, they
like,
get. Should I do that? Should I rage?
Yeah.
Should we do a fake one?
Because like, don't you have to video it?
You have to video when you shoot it.
If you get out, you should just like break down crying, like make a whole bit out of it. Just
this
break
is
down.
all I cared about. My life didn't matter. This is what I've been waiting for all year. And if I didn't win, I told myself I'm gonna die.
You know I bombed on Sunday at Comics Red. Now you're doing this to me. You know I needed this.
I blame it on then. Yeah. Welcome to my 13 reasons why.
Yeah.
When I'm in the mental hospital, I'm gonna blame you.
That would be funny if you just had a full blown meltdown.
That'd be I'll plan on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait. Now I'm gonna make sure I get shot tomorrow just so I can get a viral video.
Yeah, make the most out of it if you get a
Just get on my knees, start begging.
Yeah.
That's not what I meant by get on.
Yeah, no, I knew what you meant.
Okay, I was making sure.
I knew what you meant.
I'm really not in the mood right now. You just said earlier because you were like, you're tired. I can tell you get flustered easily. Like I'm a freaking like.
I do too. Well, dude, when I get tired, I get annoyed so quick, and I could tell right away. I was like,
Yeah.
He's not. We're not joking back and forth today.
Yeah, I'm pissed. I'm furious right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if somebody came in my house right now and was like, Lucas, the ice cream truck pulled up, I'd go, I'll go get an ice cream, but I'm not gonna smile while doing it. You know?
That's really sad.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll buy an ice cream and I'll save it for later for when I'm in a good mood.
Have you been writing new jokes since the bomb?
No.
Since you started downing your material?
Well, I bombed last night.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And we think I've been on a hiatus. I went to school in the morning.
Yeah, I forgot.
I'll probably write some jokes today. I probably will get back to it, but it's like I think I need to cool my mind for a day.
Yeah, take a little break.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna enjoy the hunting down some I'm gonna enjoy the stalking some seniors.
I've been trying to write new jokes.
It's tough sometimes. It's like I've had a writer's block right now. And you were saying this earlier with me and my dad earlier. It's like comedy comes in waves and dips. Like I was riding a crazy high last time, and now I'm on a crazy low.
It's hard when I was on a streak for a while. I probably had like 8 banger shows in a row. And before one show, I was talking to the host of the show, and I was like, I've been on such a high lately. Like, it's coming. Like, I know I'm going to bomb soon. And that night, let me tell you, it crashed and burned. And it's such a wave game. It's like good show, good show, good show, bad show, bad show, bad show, good show, good show, good show, especially at the level we're at.
Yeah, especially since we're learning how to do things.
Yeah.
And it's just, I guess it's just a question if we can stick through it. That's why I'm announcing I'm quitting comedy today. I can't do it. If you were to choose any other career, like if like other things to pursue, not a career, because this isn't our career for us
Yeah.
yet. But if you had to choose another hobby, what would you choose? I think I'd go crochet. Is my mic on? Yeah.
Yeah, you're on.
Yeah, I think I'd go crocheting.
Is that like what is that?
It's like you make little yarn animals.
That's what I thought it was. Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to pursue that.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do. I like
Probably.
I mean, I've been performing for like 3 or 4 years now.
Let's say somebody came up to you and it was like a gang member and he had his gun pointed sideways and he was like, Quinton, Champagne, you can no longer do comedy, but you have to choose another gay hobby. What do you choose? Well, you have nothing else going on in your life.
I do
nothing else.
Dude,
You're interested in?
I go to work and school and do stand up.
Well, you're screwed if comedy business goes
If comedy
down.
doesn't work out, dude, it's over for me. I'm gonna be sitting at home.
You're gonna become a bum.
I
You're gonna
watch
get like competitive
documentaries.
at a really embarrassing game.
Dude, when I'm not doing stand up, I've been watching documentaries. So let me teach you about something, all right? I'll teach you something I learned last night. I was watching a documentary on George Washington,
Oh God, not
our
this.
first president.
Yeah, I know. Nobody doesn't know.
You know how like you know how the Revolutionary War like was all about like getting rid of taxes and stuff, like the king, right?
Yes,
It's all about
yes.
taxes.
I'm in high school.
You know what the first thing, like one of the first things George Washington did as president?
What?
He put taxes on whiskey. Yeah. Kind of hypocritical, huh?
I guess.
That's what I've been learning. That's my hobby.
Yeah, you're gonna have a sad life if this work out. You're not gonna seem cool at a bar going, you wanna learn, you wanna know something? Did you know George Washington, the person next to you is gonna go, I don't wanna talk to you, buddy.
You know Ulysses S. Grant?
Yeah.
You know that wasn't his real name?
Really?
Yeah, his real name was Hiram Ulysses Grant.
Yeah, I understand why he changed his name.
But so then he changed it to Ulysses Hiram Grant, which was UHG. But then when he applied to West Point Academy, his dad wrote wrong and they thought his name was Ulysses S. Grant and they just went with that the rest of the time. Isn't that an interesting factoid?
That's actually interesting.
Yeah.
I actually enjoy that.
So I've been trying to write a joke because my name's Quinton Champagne.
You're gonna mention? Are you gonna have to bring up the whole Ulysses S. Grant situation?
I think I have to because my middle name's Alan, so I can't be Alan Quinton Champagne. That's worse.
You could be Quentin Allen. That's not bad.
That's not bad. But there is another comic that in the area that's JB Allen, and I feel like that would be kind of copying his style. But I've been
Style. It's a last name or middle name.
because my last name's cool, right? But my first name's not great. So I've been trying to write a joke about how like nobody like watches a bad movie and they're like, oh, but thank God the ending was great.
I could disagree. I just want to disagree with you.
All right,
Try to guess what my middle name is.
probably something like Percy.
Same first letters, right?
Peter,
No,
Prince.
no. Prince. Yeah, I'd kill myself.
What is it?
It's Paxton.
Paxton.
So I could, if I had another comedy name,
Dude, you kind of look like that could be your first name.
I know.
Like you kind of look like a Paxton.
Yeah.
You look like a Lucas too.
It's like a white ignorant boy. That's what it sounds like. Like a
Paxton.
rich.
Yeah,
ignorant,
Paxton's like a hunter.
It's
name.
like an ignorant rich white boy.
Yeah. Lucas is a little more like straightforward white guy.
Yeah.
Like just
More like
classic.
a normal dude.
There's a Lucas Zelnick. Do you know him, comedian?
No.
You've seen him before on your phone. Dude, he's like I've been binge watching his reels. He's hilarious. I'll show you him after. That has nothing to do with this.
What else you show me on your phone later? Do you have any nudes saved on your phone?
No. Never.
Have you ever had a girl ever text you been like, send me nudes? And you were like, okay.
No,
and
I
then
don't.
you said, I don't know why I explained that as a story.
Yeah. No, nothing on my phone. I don't my camera
That means
roll,
girls aren't interested in you.
my camera roll is full of motivational quotes and like inspiring content and then videos
God.
of stand up.
You're like in bed crying after a bad show and you're like, let me read some Dr. Phil quotes.
You need some right
You
now.
can only do what you can do. Stuff like that.
Yeah, if you had a little bit of that and you're like, well, I was a motivational speaker for 2 years.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
I toured the country as a
So do you ever have like quotes from yourself?
Yeah, I do.
No way.
I have, on my phone. I mean, When I did motivational speaking. I toured the country for 2 years, and I amassed like 20-ish million views on speeches, and there were a couple of my quotes that went like pretty viral.
Give me one of them.
No, because it would have to be like a
All
full
right,
speech.
I'm searching it up then.
There's gonna be nothing I scrubbed.
You scrubbed it?
Yeah.
God, you suck.
Well, because
I'm so angry today.
I want to do
Why did
stand
that
up.
to piss me off even more?
I wanted to do stand up, and
You don't want that'll be like them to mix.
yeah.
You're like, it's like two completely different types of quotes on the internet. If you like a picture of you that says like, you can only decide what your life is. The next one is like, gay guys, am I right? It's just two different quotes.
Dude, I had that clip that I sent you got taken out of context bad. That's been bothering me this
What?
week. I sent you a clip of I have a premise about young straight white men saying crazy stuff.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah.
if you want to get them to stop, a young straight dude's biggest fear is getting called gay. So it's like a fun, friendly joke. And at the end, I make fun of myself. But they cut the premise of the joke and they cut the ending. So it just looks like I'm making fun of, like, it looks horrible.
I
And
love that everybody's out to make you look like a douchebag.
Yeah, I sent it to another comedian that was on the show, and he was like, "No offense, dude, but you kind of had a homophobic chin. You had this coming," and I thought that was hilarious.
Homophobic chin is great. That's how people make fun of each other now. It's not
Yeah.
you call each other homophobic. That's an insult.
Yeah, he because like everybody, I mean, people have heard my material. I would never say anything like that heinous about that, but like I was like, you can't cut the premise.
Did
of
you
a joke.
message them?
No, I didn't, because we signed a waiver before that they can use the footage at their discretion.
Maybe they're trying to
Because of
sabotage the
that.
comment. Maybe it's on purpose.
And then they promoted it on Facebook to get more views as a sponsored video in the
Any
area.
comments?
Not really, but there was like 700 like reply like likes, like different likes, and like 15 shares on Facebook, and I was just like, how can you cut the premise of a joke?
That's messed up.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely premises like where your punchline is crazy, or whatever your tags and punchlines. It's just a different breed to your setup. You can't just go right.
Because the whole premise setup is to make fun of myself. That's the entire setup, is literally calling me like a asshole straight white dude, and then they cut that. So I was just like, that makes me look terrible.
Yeah, I'm gonna start posting clips. I'm gonna bring a camera to each of your stand-up shows and just keep posting clips of you being a douche.
Yeah, just the punchlines.
It's your internet like appearance or whatever. It's just gonna be all that. It's all of you.
I thought that was such a terrible thing to do to somebody, but whoever's like clipping for them, they've kind of done all the clips like that. They don't really like gel together, so I don't know what's going on.
That's fair. I try to. I got to get more stand-up clips up. It's like I don't have my camera on me as much as I'm also trying to develop material right now. So it's like I don't really want to release that stuff in a way.
I've just been bringing my camera everywhere now and record, because dude, it is like the game. Like if you bring your camera and then you get like one good crowd work clip or something, like who knows?
You never know. That's
Yeah.
true. I feel like whenever I don't record, it's like I'll get the best crowd work. It's
Yeah.
like, damn it, dude.
So that's why I've just been trying to record everything. That was actually the first piece of advice Bowden ever told me, was just record everything.
It is. I record most things on my phone, but sometimes my phone, just the quality is just terrible. It's like I can't even use this as a clip.
I audio record a lot. If I'm not video, I just audio record and then listen to it back. But I don't know. That doesn't help.
You
as
listen
much.
back to your bombs ever?
Yeah, I listen to the bad sets more than the good ones, because if I do good, I know that my jokes are good. I know why it was.
But you
good.
can get like some tags sometimes. If you
Yeah,
listen to it.
but after a good set, I'm thinking about all the good jokes, so I'm like thinking of tags and stuff. Anyways, after a bad set, I actively try not to think about it.
I just need to give it like a day or two to listen back to a bomb.
Yeah.
Like if I listen to it the night of, it will really get me down. But if I like the next day, I'm more calm. I can listen back and then I can be like, okay,
Yeah,
here's what I did wrong.
I'll be listening to a good set the car ride home, but like a bad set, like it takes me a bit, but I force myself to listen to it.
Yeah, it's an awful experience.
Yeah, whatever.
You like my new Lego set over there? I got that today.
This?
Oh no, I got that recently. It's a TIE bomber. It's pretty cool. I've been doing more Legos recently.
I've never been a Lego guy, but
So you don't have a lot of fun in your life. Like those are super awesome.
No, dude, for me, literally, like stand up is that's my only hobby.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I have like making comedy skit. Are you interested in like comedy acting?
Yeah, we've been making a lot of skits. We
Yeah, I
both
want to do that.
Yeah.
I've been doing a bunch of those. Those been doing my last ones. I've been doing decently well on Instagram.
The more you post, like you can tell your skits are getting better and better too. It's literally like the more you post, you figure out how to cut it and like edit it. So like
I added some music and sound effects.
yeah, they look good. Yeah, I love the skits. Like I've just been trying new stuff because I think both of us we both do different type skits too.
Yeah, I learned that POV isn't for me because I was like, I'm just gonna remove the POV and just let it be me and how I act.
The POV thing is for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, like it works better for me, but not for you.
mine is just me being an idiot. I was like, let's just do me how I act.
Yeah, you actually have like some old school style like YouTube clips, which I think like I literally saw a comment on one of your videos like I miss these type of videos.
Yeah,
And that was the first thing I thought.
It's like a
of.
Vine.
Yeah, it kind of is. Yeah, but they're
Vines
cool.
were awesome, dude. I wasn't really alive. Like I was alive, but I wasn't really like on the internet for. I was too young. But I've watched compilations.
Do you know the Hot Breath Pod?
No.
There's like they had a manager on. It's all about comedy. They've had some like the biggest comedians in the world. They just talk comedy. They had like a manager on, and the interviewer asked him like, "What's your advice to young comedians like trying to get booked?" And he was like, "Do skits, get big on social media first, and then do stand up and try to sell tickets."
Yeah.
And I was like, it seems like it's kind of the way it's going now.
Well, people want to see people they've seen on the internet. Like, that's exciting. You go to a comedy show, you're like, oh, I've seen this person before. And so it's like, oh, they're ready to laugh. They know, they already think you're funny. If they already think you're funny, they're more likely to laugh. If they have to, you have to convince them you're funny.
That's
weird.
why hosting's so hard.
Yeah, man, I gotta do better.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to get McDonald's, make myself feel better. I think I'm gonna get McFlurry Oreo. And maybe I'll get 10-piece nuggets.
Did you go to the gym today?
No.
No.
I didn't go because I was busy. I got home from school. I had to pick up my friend. We had to go to Walmart. I had to run some chores. I went to the gym yesterday, which was good. I went for like an hour.
Good.
But I gotta go. I gotta go more.
Yeah.
I gotta get back on it.
I've been getting back into the swing of things. Stand up makes it hard sometimes because you get home late and then you don't sleep.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah.
I don't have the motivation. Yep. Also, I don't want to. I'm also getting hunted right now, so I might actually be at risk.
Is the gym? Do you guys have safe spaces? Like I remember, like
so school is a safe space for senior assassin. You can lock your doors. Work is a safe space, and places of worship. So you can't be like somebody's like praying or something. You can't be in like surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
Yeah, it'd be weird if I did that.
Like that would be like mid sermon, the priest is giving a sermon, and then somebody comes in with a water gun,
like an X shot, like a super advanced one, like one of those machine ones.
Yeah, probably not a great look for that person either.
He signed up for this
in this climate. Yeah, probably not great.
Gym is like a scary place too because you could definitely get hit at the gym. You're walking out. You know, they have to camp because you're not going to be in there all day.
No, right? Yeah.
Unless you're Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah.
How long is your usual gym session?
It depends what I'm doing. I'll lift. I've been cutting down my lifts. I'll only lift for like 30 to 45 minutes with weights. But then like if I'm doing cardio, I'll hit the Stairmaster for like 20 to 30, and then I sit in the sauna.
God, you're so much more athletic than me.
It's I've lost it.
It's an unbelievable difference from mine. There's like 10 minutes on a freaking treadmill, and then I'll be like, I'll just lift for a little bit, like 30 minutes. I do like 10 minutes on the treadmill. I only work out for like 40.
That's good though when you're starting though. You don't want to. A lot of people like when I first started lifting, I did way too much, so I had a ton of progress fast, and then like my body started breaking down because I was doing way too much, and then I had to do less.
You're pacing myself as I improved. Probably.
Yeah.
In the summer, I'll have more time as well.
Yeah, no school. That would be. How much more school do you have?
So my grades are good because I am a nerd. So
no
sarcasm. I didn't even register it. So I have May 22nd is gonna be my last day. technically it's May 29th. It's the last day of school, but a week is the week of finals. I don't have to be there. So I only have less than a month. At the time recording, it's April 27th. It's less than a month. And then I'm out into the real world.
Congrats.
And where I either will be pursuing comedy or crocheting.
There is no real world. That's the biggest lie ever. It's just the same thing in a different...
It's a good song, though.
Yeah.
Matchbox 20.
Live it.
It's more a depressing world. I'm going out into the depressing world.
Yeah,
Better phrase, better way of phrasing it. All right.
Yeah, that's...
Fist bump on that.
Yeah.
Depression.
Yeah. But now you're talking my language.
I mean, what was your year after high school like? Do you remember what it felt like?
Well, when I graduated high school, it was the COVID times. So,
Oh my God, you're an unk, dude.
yeah, my junior year got cut off, and then my senior year was all like half of it.
Were you class of 2020?
21?
So a little better.
I don't know. I'd argue worse because I didn't get the first half of my senior year either.
I was in 7th grade, 2021.
Yeah. And then my first year of college was still kind of weird too, so I commuted because to live in the dorms, you had to like wear a mask and you couldn't have more than like 4 people in a room. So I was like, why am I going to pay for that when you don't even get the full thing? So it was kind of weird.
Yeah, that's an odd year after high school. So my COVID years were middle school. It was middle school, and then by the time I got to freshman year, masks were done.
COVID ruined me. It really did. I was a great student before COVID. I worked really hard. My senior superlative was most likely to fall asleep on a Zoom call because I fell asleep with my camera on in the middle of Zoom class in my bed. And the whole class just watched me sleep for the entire class.
That's amazing.
And that was my senior. So that's how I remember.
Actually, it ruins my grades too, but I had a chance to recover because it was 7th. So my 7th grade, I think I failed every class the first 3 terms, and then I got A+ the last term, and they let me go to the next grade.
Really?
Yes.
I was not on pace to graduate, but my mom passed away. So they were like, we'll give them A's. So they let me through. Actually.
Yeah. Well, I'd be kind of messed up if they didn't let you through.
They were like, he's dealing with something. Give him a B. Yeah.
How about we give you like half a senior year next year? We just compromise. We'll give you just go till like January. We'll go till midterms.
Yeah.
It's nice though. I don't have to take finals. I don't have to worry about that because if I had to take another final in my math class, my pre-calc class, I would have been so angry.
You're taking pre-calc as a senior?
Honors pre-calc. So a lot of it's like in between. The smartest kids are in calculus, the AP classes, but then like a majority of the seniors are in college prep pre-calc. So I'm in this awkward in between point where I'm not that smart, but I'm not that dumb.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I'm average.
I thought I was horrible at math. I wasn't a great student, but I'm pretty sure I took calc my senior year.
Yeah, like so some students sometimes. Because if you take, sometimes it's different. Like 8th grade, it'll be like advanced algebra, and then you'll be able to take geometry freshman year.
Oh, gotcha.
I had to take algebra 1 freshman year, and then I didn't have any time to double up on math classes, so I couldn't.
Because COVID changed college too. Like, dude, even my in-person classes in college, all the work you do online. Like, I take my tests online, but it's an in-person class.
You know what's the weirdest thing about COVID is that like masks. Some people still wear them.
Yeah.
Like I know
in their car by themselves. There's some people just still holding it out.
Like some people realize they're more attractive with it on. Yeah. Like, I'm not taking this off. Are you kidding? The lower half of my face I learned is the unattractive part. I remember one time a teacher, it was like the end of the year, 8th grade, and we were finally taking off masks. And I was like, wow, she's way uglier than I thought.
Hey, that's a good bit, by the way. All right. It's pretty funny.
I remember that.
Like, I remember like all my teachers being like, oh, I miss seeing your smiles. I miss seeing all your smiles. And it's like, I've never seen one person smile at math class. Yeah. I don't think.
Last math class, it was a test, and I was like, you're screwed on a math test when you look at the first question, and you're like, oh, no.
Yeah, that's every math test I've ever taken.
Really?
Dude,
You've never had one where you're like, I'm a fucking boss.
Math, can't do math. Reading, writing, like English type classes, I'm like as good as anybody, period. Math, I'm the worst. I'm one of the worst ever.
I have a 91.
That's pretty good.
My lowest grade is an 86 right now.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. No, I'm passing with flying colors, and some people are saying don't go to college. So don't go to college. Now I'm nervous. I'm like, wow, I just spent my whole years of high school doing hard classes, getting
It's tough.
degrees, and then
Yeah.
I just did it for nothing.
No, I don't think
I
you
mean,
did.
maybe it made me smarter, more educated as a person.
I know you have some people in your, and I took a year off from college and thought about dropping out, but it is good to have with, especially like with AI changing anything. Like say stand up's not a thing in 6 years, or like it's only big time headliners and comedy clubs are shutting down. Like you want to have something to do full time.
I was just thinking about so the decisions day is May 1st, right? That's like
Yeah.
I was thinking about like maybe even going to a different college for like something else. And it's like,
Yeah.
So you could consider it, but it's like theoretically AI could take every single job.
Yep.
So it's like if they make humanoid robots, then there's nothing
The best thing I
except
did,
like soccer.
yeah. The best thing I did was just pick an affordable school because like I'm coming out, I'll have no debt. So then at least it's like
Go to community college.
yeah, like at least it's like you're not like paying it off for the
I
rest
think
of
I'm
your life.
gonna do Church of Scientology. I think I'm gonna. That's where I'm going.
That's
in
a
life.
nice 180.
Yeah, I think that's like. Honestly, I just kind of want to see what's up. And you know what? It's like an interesting thing to have on my resume. I'm like applying for like a job at Jersey Mike's, and I'm like I'm part of Church of Scientology. I'm a good sandwich artist though.
Yeah.
Then I'd hit that move.
You'll like college. The good thing I think another comedian gave you this advice, but like when you go to school, like do it for like the cool parts of college, like
Partying,
no, not
drugs,
even that. No.
woman.
No.
That's what I'm going for.
There's so many
Things
more
I've enjoyed.
parts.
I'm joking. Bro.
You learn so much.
You learn so much.
Yeah.
What do I learn?
You'll learn never to ride a scooter because those kids, I don't like them.
Every time, like at least once a week, I see a news that a celebrity got in a scooter accident, and it's so funny. Why does it happen all the time?
I
Or
don't
like
like-
random people. It's like scooters seem so, especially electric scooters. Like I've seen so many people just like that's the biggest way to get in an accident.
The worst people on like, yeah, I just the scooters, and then they're like crossing the street like they're like a car, and it's like, what are we doing? You have no helmet on. It bothers
You ever
me.
see the guy on the internet who's like the bike lane guy? And
Yeah,
he's like,
yeah,
Get out
yeah.
of the bike lane.
Yeah, that guy, I think I'd be friends with that guy.
Yeah, he seems a big enough douche. You should get like you should get like those double bikes where it's like two people on one bike.
Yeah.
Like the little,
You want to ride on it with me?
we could be
Pause.
Imagine getting like you're like just crossing a street and two people like just like start like flipping you off.
We should just put on meta glasses and ride a tandem bike and just ride around yelling people to get out of the bike lane.
Yeah, you won't do that?
Yeah,
That's
I-
our plan. That's the next reel.
Yeah, let's
You
do
ever see
it.
those reels that are like prank video? I remember the guy got arrested. There's a guy who did reels. Like prank reels at like Target. We'd go into Target and he'd have like 20 guys in red shirts.
Yeah.
And they'd go in and he'd have them take over the workforce.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
And got
Yeah.
arrested for that.
I would never want to do that type of stuff.
It's
I
like
don't
you're
like.
taking it to like another extreme,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't like
He had
causing
to
a
have
ruckus.
known the risk of being like going to a Target and being like, everybody get the hell out. Here's 20 guys. They're going to start working this Target. It's like, obviously, there's a difference between what I just did going to a Dunkin' Donuts and going, can I have a coffee?
Yeah,
Between,
that's
like-
very harmless.
Yeah, between going to like a Target and having people, or like, I think he also did. I don't think this one is harmless. He just like go in a Home Depot and go like scream. And
Yeah, I don't like that.
You don't think it's funny?
No, I don't like causing a ruckus in public. I don't like when people do
What about
that.
like Impractical Jokers?
I love that.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but because
they like make a deal with the
they make a
business.
deal, yeah, and then the audience knows after that they were in on a bit, and
Yeah.
it's always harmless. The Impractical Jokers, they never like.
You don't remember the episode where Murr shot the lady in the leg?
Yeah, they're never like hurting people. It's always like harmless, making fun of each other. I actually wanted to remake that show like with other people
I always
and
thought
do
it
a YouTube series.
I always thought it'd be funny, like I'm practical student and like hitting cameras in a classroom and like do funny skits and like
That
stuff.
sounds illegal though.
I know the thing you can't do it. Teachers wouldn't
Yeah.
allow. It would suck, but I would do like harmless stuff like bring a backpack just filled with milk or something and just let it leak everywhere. I thought that was a fun idea, but I don't think they'd ever let us do that.
No, I don't think so.
Or I'd go into a classroom and be like fart really loudly. There was what's one of the best episodes of Impractical Jokers was Murr goes into like a coffee shop and all he has to do is a punishment. He has to go into and close everybody's computers and he goes one
Yes,
by one.
yeah.
I was like, oh my god, I don't
But
think.
that's so harmless and so funny.
Yeah, but if that
like-
happened to you, I just know if you were in an episode, you would have knocked out Murr. You would have been
Yeah, I
like,
would have hit him. Yeah.
fuck, who the fuck you think you are?
But at the same time, though, I think stuff like that is hilarious.
Yeah.
So there would be two. I'd either think it's absolutely hilarious or I would get so mad. But I don't really get mad in public. I'm more of like a private
you hold it
fuming.
in.
Yeah.
Throw a tantrum in your car.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. I'll get in an argument.
My
like,
dad is somebody who gets furious, especially road. My dad is the worst road rage ever. Like,
Really?
We'll be driving, and like someone will just be going like a little under the speed limit in front of him, and he'll freak out. Like,
I'm not like that. I got in an argument.
I'm the person people get mad at.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm the person. I'm in front of my dad going 30 and a 50, and he's like, "Who the hell is this?" And I'm like listening to like Hercules music.
I got in an argument at a Cumberland Farms with a guy because all the gas fueling stations were full, and I pulled in. Somebody pulled out, and I pulled right into the spot to get my gas filled up. And I guess the guy had been sitting there waiting, but I didn't see. I had just pulled in, and he started screaming at me, yelling at me. He was like, "Your generation has no respect for older people," and I was like, you are screaming at me in the middle of a parking lot. I don't think I'm the one without respect. But I didn't even like really say anything. And then the moment I got in my car, I was like, just like acting like I was like in an argument with that guy. I was like, "You're a loser."
Yeah, I do that all the time. It's weird how it's a cycle. You ever think about it's a cycle how like when he was young, older people were probably saying to him, younger people don't respect it's generation. It's weird.
Yeah, every generation ever, the youngest generation has always been the worst.
Yeah, that's
Like,
gonna
no
happen
matter
when
what.
we're old. We're
Yeah.
gonna be we're gonna see some young people like, you don't respect us.
Dude,
Back in our day.
The moment I got out of high school, there was something in me that was like, high schoolers these days, they just don't get it. And I was like,
you're like 19.
I'm
now.
19. Yeah, I was just in high school. I was just like, so disrespectful.
Everybody has a superiority complex. It's
human nature.
it's built into us.
Yeah.
It's super odd. And
it is
that
weird.
sometimes I have those thoughts. I'm like, why are you getting mad at me? I know 40 years ago you were dealing with the same exact situation.
Yeah. That's what my dad always says. That's why my dad's like never got mad at me for like doing stupid stuff, because he was like, when I was your age, I did the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, there has to be a line that I feel like burned down a forest.
Well, I've never been like that. Yeah, I would never do that.
What's the stupidest thing you did as a kid?
The most notable one was we smoked, and then I got like sick. So we were driving on the way home. My buddy was driving completely sober. Another one of my buddies was in the car. And I was like, dude, I have to throw up. We pulled over. While I was throwing up, a cop car happened to drive by. So like,
Oh, did we talk about this?
we might have. And yeah, he took me to the police station.
Yep,
and
yeah.
my dad, that was like, he wasn't even really mad at me. He was just like, come on, what are we doing? And then after like 10 minutes, it was like, don't do it again.
Yeah, I've done a lot of stupid things. One time in second grade, my ding-a-ling was up, but it was just uncomfortable. It was just not like I was hard. It was just like up in my underpants.
Okay.
If I'm phrased like that, there's no way I could say this less weirdly. It was just up. So I second grade, and then I realized what she thought I was doing there. I just went to go fix it and put it down. And my second grade teacher, I think she thought I was jerking off in the middle of a second grade spelling bee.
Like, you don't even know what that is yet.
I know, and I was just going like this, and she like gave me this look, like, don't do that, and I went. And it took me like
Left it.
Yeah, like 3 years later, or not 3 years. I wasn't jerking off in fifth grade.
Yeah.
Maybe like a few years later, I finally like clicked, and I was like, oh,
That's what she thought I was doing.
Oh wow, that's so interesting. One time I had a sleepover. My mom forced a kid in like, let's say 8th grade to have a sleepover with me while I was in 5th grade. So it was like a pity sleepover. We were playing like Xbox, and then he told me this. He was like, by the way, I'm a sleepwalker. So if you wake up and I'm not in the fort with you anymore, that's because That's because I'm a sleepwalker. I just left. And then it took me years later to realize he wasn't a sleepwalker. He just didn't want to fucking hang out with me.
Yeah. That's the funniest excuse to not hang out with somebody.
It took me years later to figure that out. I was like in bed one day, heartbroken. Just in bed, I was like, "Oh." You're like, what? I woke up in the middle of the pill fort. He wasn't there. I'm like, that's right. He was a sleepwalker. No, he went to his fucking room to probably play Call of Duty with his fucking buds. Probably complaining, dude. My mom forced me to hang out with this gay 5th grader.
That's funny. That's a good story.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's sad. All my stories are like just heartbreaking.
Yeah, they are.
Heartbreaking.
Both of our, I mean, but that is like it's a good self-deprecating story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just sad that it took me like years later to realize that. In bed.
You did it to somebody
You ever
else?
have like realizations like that, like later in life? You're like,
yeah.
And you remember back.
So many. Yeah.
Dude, there's embarrassing moments that have haunted me for years.
I'm the same way, dude. All I do, like once it gets dark, all I do is sit about all the weird things that I've done in my life.
She's so weird, bro. This is my cat. My cat, for anybody listening, my cat. Anybody just listening, she's on screen right now. And she's just like an uncomfortable cat. I feel like she's always like, she'll pet me. She'll pet me. Like,
She knows you need it. She was like, oh, he bombed last night.
We were...
There.
Yeah, maybe she won't like that. She'll like go like pet my face. Like she'll go like this, she'll go...